All right, good morning everyone from the ranch. Here we are out in the lower garden this morning. I got to move my camera a little slower, so I probably need to talk a little slower too, maybe. So it's 48 degrees, 49 degrees in the garden this morning. And as long as it doesn't get below 45 degrees, I think these peppers are going to be okay. We're going to leave them be. And once they start getting, it starts getting too cold and they start dying, we were going to try to treat them as a perennial. I don't think we're going to do that. It's a lot of work, and my experience is about 66% of them were going to die anyway. This is one from last year that we kept alive in the garage, in the sunlight, so in a southern facing window. So probably not. We're probably just going to let nature take its course with these guys. We got rid of our hibiscus because it never did blossom. What we were after was the blossoms, and it didn't do much. So we probably won't be growing that again. However, it would be a good plant to grow in a flower bed somewheres, maybe down along the roadway there somewheres or something like that. We do have some liquid ambers we're going to plant down there here hopefully this week. Our peas are still growing. These are snow peas, of course. You probably can't grow anything else, the other kind of peas in the winter. Last year we grew Oregon snow peas, and they did really, really good. These guys are wanting to take off. This pepper didn't produce all year, but all of a sudden now it's producing. I don't know what kind of peppers, but I believe it's going to be those hot peppers that were mislabeled that we had last year. Or I mean, at the beginning of the spring that we planted. We bought those from Costco, and they're really good, healthy plants, you know. So today it's a little after 9. It's Tuesday. I didn't look at the date. That, you know, it's 10th or 11th. I think it's 11th of November. 3 days to a full moon. It's a waxing gibbous. And let's see, what else is going on here with the weather? So, yeah, I think that's about it. You know, it's 49 degrees here in the garden. The upper garden, like I said, is warmer because it gets more full sun for the first half of the day, and then the sun goes down over behind the mountain over that way. This gets shaded by the house. I'm not worried about it. We will continue to grow our cool weather crops. We are probably going to grow cabbage. We'll grow peppers and cabbage in here in the spring. We're going to want to get our cabbage going indoors to get a jump start before it gets too hot. It can turn hot in Redding overnight, and it can turn to winter overnight too. So if you live, oh, I forgot to take this in. So there's different microclimates in Shasta County. Of course, up around Shingletown up there, it's much colder. They can grow bigger, more beautiful cherries than we can grow down here. Our cherry trees don't do well. Now down at the Serendipity Ranch down there towards Anderson, I think it's just north of Anderson there. I forget the name of that road it's off of. They grow really, really good cherries. Our cherries were exceptionally good this year. But I think we're going to do some trimming. This half of the tree is those really good Bings and Rainiers. That half is those, I don't know what they are. They're really tiny, and they might be Royal Anns or something like that. But we're going to cut those limbs off and promote those guys. This limb, this side of the tree. Anyways, we'll wait until the leaves drop off, and then we're gonna get to pruning everything. Anyway, so that's what we got going this morning. Here's our red cabbage doing well. We're gonna remove the tomato plants this morning. We are going to fix that gate. Here tomorrow, I'm going to dig these onions out and treat them like starts. I'm going to plant a bunch in here. I'm going to plant a bunch in there in the bare areas. Probably inside here we'll plant some too. We use a lot of onions around here, so I'm going to be planting a lot of onions. Too late for leeks. It's not too late for get our starts for our onions going yet. So, and our garlic. We could still plant garlic. So the deer ravaged me pretty hard on my garlic. I have never seen the deer eat this stuff like they've ate this stuff this year. They have really hit us hard, and we got to do something to prevent that. So I'm just kind of putting wires over it and stuff. My asparagus is doing well. They've been eating it too, but I got a lot of it, so I'm not worried. They pretty much wiped out my leeks. However, they are coming back. So we got this wire around this now, this time. And they ate the tops off my garlic. I swear, I have never seen them do that. We did replant our garlic. We planted more garlic in there. And these guys here are just about done. You can see the red berries. So those have seeds in them. And like I said before, I don't know how to grow from seed, but I'm going to learn. I'll do the research. And gosh, maybe some of my neighbors would want to grow some asparagus. You can grow asparagus about anywhere you want to. You just got to keep it watered and fertilized. They're big feeders, as well as garlic and onions. They're all big feeders. So if you want to have good asparagus and garlic and onions. And another thing, always make sure they got water, even in the wintertime. If we have a drought and they're not getting water, they'll be stunted. So you want to definitely keep those things watered, and then they'll grow for you. Okay, thanks for watching. Got to get to work.